Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Joe Pieroni. Joe, good to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
And Joey, thanks for doing the camera work, my son. And I just want to say that today we're featuring a car. Joe, how long have you had this car?
Oh, 25 years.
25 years. And
Yeah.
how many of these cars, owning this car, have you seen like it?
I've only seen one other in 25 years.
Wow.
That's a two-door coupe.
That's a two-door coupe. I'll grab the
Okay.
camera as I usually do. So Joe, this car is not just a car of yours. It's like a member of the family when you've had it for 25 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So how did you originally get this car?
Well, it was parked in the front yard of a house in what was it? Grace Lake.
Yeah.
In Grace Lake, and I used to pass by going to my son's house. It was sitting out there for about 2 years. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go ask him if he wants to sell it. So I knocked on the door and asked him if he wanted to sell it. He says, you know what? I was just thinking about that. I said, okay, what are you asking? And I said, too much. But we negotiated a price and I bought it.
And you had to fix it up a little bit. So come on, let's look at
Yeah.
the star. Come on back with me.
Okay.
Come on back this way. Let's move you over on the side of me. The speaker's right there, so come on back and talk with
Okay.
that. Here, what year is it?
It's a 1964 Chrysler Imperial.
Wow. And let's take a look at that right coming straight at you. The car that Joe's only seen one other coupe, and that's a large car. So one of the things I'm going to do before I forget is here's some details, speaking of how long the car is. 228 inches, 19 feet. So the viewers can stop on any one of those pieces. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. First of
Okay.
all, a great grille and the Imperial logo there, and a great hood ornament as we look at that. And you were sharing with me too that this was the time frame that Lee Iacocca just, come on, let's take a look on the side.
Yeah.
Lee Iacocca just went over to Chrysler from Ford.
Correct.
So he, there's some styling cues here that look a little Ford-like. I want to keep backing up until we get the full side of this car.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Has a limousine-like hood roof contour there. But take a look at some of the really nice details in the hubcap there. And as we move over to the Imperial logo with the Chrysler star, and that's just a really neat badge. And some of the elegant features of this car is the mirrors have kind of a wing-like approach to them, and the windshield. Joe, what are some of the pieces of this car that you like? Show me that handle too. I know it does something a little bit unique.
Well, it lifts up to open it.
But what's the?
This
That's
is-
the piece.
This is where the
Isn't that-
key is.
Isn't that classic? Nicely hidden. What are some of the features that made you say, you know what, I think I'm going to get this
Huh?
car?
It's got the hump on the trunk there,
Yeah. Let's take a
and
look
it's
at that.
similar to the Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
So Iacocca brought that to the styling of this. It's got a mock Continental on it.
Yeah, kind of the mock trunk to it.
Yeah, this, where the Seagull is,
Yeah.
that's where the gas tank is at.
Really? Look at that. Close that again. Look at how that works. And there's a little handle there. Is that great? The Imperial, that has that Lincoln kind of look to it with the letters and the great tail lights and the license plate off to the side. Joe, open the door. Show us the interior of this car because it's absolutely long, luxurious, and spectacular.
It's the original interior.
And that's got a lot going on there. Take a look at the door lock and the wonderful windows, how they open up here. The logo there on the door. Luxurious handles to hold on to besides the additional armrest. And this is how you open the door?
That's how you open the door.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's got a light on there.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
You can
This-
see more better on the other side.
Okay, all right. And this pedal here, is this to release the brake?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 3 pedals under here. You've got the vents, the hood release,
Yeah. Air
the
conditioning.
parking brake. Look at the push button interior.
It was the last year for the push button.
Is that right? 64. Let's take a look at some of the features there that you can see. And the high beam. Just want to do that. You can dial into those. That looks. That's the original radio.
Yeah.
That looks great. And over on the far side, we've got the Crown Coupe. This interior is just tremendous, isn't it? And take a look at the headliner. Spectacular, and the kind of opera-like lights in the back.
It's got the armrest that come down.
So that piece right there
Yeah.
comes down. That's great. Lots of room in the back. Holy cow. Wow, that's nice. And you can see the details on the side for the. Is this the window up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's luxurious. Let's open
Even
the
got cigarette lighters in the back.
Yeah. Right there. Nice. Let's take a look under the hood. Love this up in here. Wraparound windshield. Wow. This is nice with the, it looks almost like a fitted finish under here. Joe, what size engine do we have here?
It's a 413.
413. And obviously it's got the air conditioning. Right there's the details for people who love those details.
Power steering, power brakes.
Super clean. Lots of room up here. I mean, you fit your whole arm in there that way.
Yeah.
And the bottle and the gauge here. I want to just jump right around you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're doing great. And all power back in that time frame. Joe, let's start it up. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Well, I don't know if it started up.
And we'll get a little exhaust note. Look at the mirror too, that detail there, like that. Nice. Some of those other details. Let's get a little exhaust note here. Yeah, nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Sounds good. Joe, let's shut it off. Let's have you shut that hood. Joe, stand right next to your car. Hey Joe, thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Thank you.